Hello to everyone watching. Today I'm doing a race at Spa in the Lotus Exige. These are a couple moments I thought I'd show throughout the race. It was a decent race, to be honest. I'm still learning this car, learning this game, and I did a big practice session the other day where I actually learned quite a lot with this car, and I reckon any track now I'll be a couple of seconds quicker. I'll upload me doing a hot lap in a couple of days. Yeah, race start here at the back. I don't think I even got a quali lap in. I just joined kind of last minute really. Got my setup done. That's about it. So yeah, first corner, not a great start. Everyone's gone flying because these public lobbies, I'm not expecting greatness really. So yeah, disaster. I really need to get on some servers where I can do some proper racing, but before then I'm probably going to spend a while just offline practicing and learning the cars and tracks. But anyway, from now, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do to get anywhere near where I want to be. So already somebody off, and here I'm driving in here with not a clue where anyone is. They're just all over the place, and I've managed to get away unscathed. So I'm going to speed it up here through this section. I like Spa, the track, and in the end I'd say I got pretty decent at it. First couple of laps weren't that great. Never mind, I'm missing apexes and stuff like here, running a bit wide, getting two places because of it though. And you can see in the mirror there, this guy who I just overtook disappeared. Not a clue where he's gone. You can rewind that to have a look. He just totally disappeared. Anyway, decent line through here. Getting on the power. Clean exit. Driving one-handed. Just saw that. Yeah, the sim is a 6 degree of freedom motion simulator, and it's very realistic. It's great fun, and it's set up with a Assetto Corsa. It really helps me get a feel for the car. Like when the rear's coming loose, you can feel it, and it's it's just great for training. Anyway, here, this is a bit of a lunge for me. It was a brave move. Let me know what you think about this one. I broke a bit too late. He broke a bit early. Racing incident, maybe. He went into the pits anyway. Yeah, now I'm chasing this guy who's in front of me. And he had alright pace. Not the best line there, but never mind. Still gets quite a good exit. As I go onto the red and yellow strip, which is quite slippy, so you struggle to get on the power on those. Anyway, here you can see following his slipstream, going really quick, and I brake in my usual spot, but obviously because I've been in the slipstream I'm going a bit faster, and I lock it up, nearly hit it into the back of him, but never mind, he spins off anyway, so we don't get to finish that battle. Speeding up here through this section, alright line, keeping it tight. Missed the apex again. I started working on looking ahead whilst I'm driving, rather than looking at the corner you're exactly on. Look at the one ahead as well, and really working on gauging the track better, so I have fewer mistakes. But that'll be for future videos. Anyway, this guy just randomly hits the wall. I don't know what's going on. Must have given up. Through the tight chicane, locked up again. Didn't find my braking point very well at that stage. I haven't got any of the HUD settings up because I accidentally removed them, didn't know how to put them back on, and then looked it up, and then it was really easy, so I've got them sorted now. I don't know what position I was in at this point, probably like 10th, something like that. And I didn't even know what gear I was in. I was literally just guessing it every time. But you kind of get a feel for those things anyway. Yeah, here I'm pretty much just cruising in my own space, trying to get in nice laps really. But yeah, just getting decent lines. Here I'm pretty sure a mistake's coming up for me, where I just go a bit too wide. Yeah, turned in too early and not hard enough. Just let it go wide. Feels alright. This is my favourite corner right here. going through there so fast. On the brakes again. Another little lock up, but it was better. Better line through there. I can see somebody in my distance there, 2 cars. So I'm just chasing them down. You can see them. No, you can't even see them. They're out of view, but they're there. And one of them stopped, and the other is off track and just pulls across without looking and nearly takes me out. So I had to go on the grass. I'm going to cut forward here to this mistake where, oh my god, that would have been bad in real life. This other guy made a similar mistake, clearly. Yeah, seriously, position-wise, I was probably in about 7th. 7th one on. Sounds about right. Not sure. See another car in the distance. Got a fair bit of gap on me, really, though, so I'm just hunting everyone down at this point. I've got to do my mandatory pit stop still, which I'll do at some point. See him at the end of the straight there, that car. Jump forward here to going through this S's section, and I think he'd spun off that car. So I made that one up. I didn't actually have to do a lot of battling this race. I pretty much just kept it clean, kept a consistent pace, and did very well. Here, disaster. Barely avoid this car. I remember at the time, it looks like I could have seen that coming and had time to think, but I honestly didn't, because the other car was in the way for a second. Barely avoided it. Anyway, this car in front has a lock up. Start chasing them down, really. When I'm chasing someone down, it really makes you want to be quicker. Yeah, so just refining my braking points, or trying to at least, another lock up. And my lines. Hunting this guy down, he has a big lock up there. I nearly lose the car. Spin out, never mind. Here we've got 3 cars in front, so it was looking like a nice little battle was incoming. This guy, yeah, got sent off, had to avoid him. That's a shame from him. He's got a better line than these guys for the S's. Faster exit, start gaining on them. Yeah, on the power. Alright, lifted off a little bit there because I was a little bit wide. I noticed that if I held on the power, probably would have gone on track limits. I didn't want to do that. So anyway, getting behind these guys, really close. Lift off because I don't want to get right behind them. I didn't know their braking points, so I didn't want to slam into the back of them anyway. Bit of a gap here. They're going for a battle, and this guy spun and ruined the whole thing, messed up our battle, or their battle, and I got away with it really. 3 places from that one corner. Anyway, another guy's off. So this car behind me here was pretty quick actually, and they have my slipstream, so they're right on me. Don't get a great exit out of there, but obviously they got my slipstream, so they do end up, not losing a lot really through this section. I'm going around the outside of this guy, and he just, plenty of room there. You can see I left at least a car or a car and a half length, and just no spatial awareness. Smacked into me, but never mind. I kept it going. I wasn't very happy, and then I immediately messed up this corner, which wasn't great. This car behind me, you could see in the mirror at the top there, spun it around. Yeah, at this point, I wasn't too happy. I'd had the start incident and that when I was probably getting up to top 3. Anyway, this car here, not sure what place they're in, but they're pretty quick. In fact, they caught up to me, so doing quite well. And I'm doing my best to defend, really, so don't want them getting past. And then this corner here, I messed up a little bit, and so did this guy, and bam, smacks the wall. He's no longer competition. Through this corner, favourite corner. Nearly lost it, had to catch it. Did well. You can see this sim on the brakes and through that corner. It's, it feels like there's G-force. I mean, it is creating G-forces, but it really feels like you're sending it through that corner. Now you can feel it through this section here. It's really Harsh, yeah. On the brakes. Catching up to these guys and nearly rammed into the back of one of them. You know, they're just all over the place really, and I'm trying my best to avoid them. I did do another race which I've recorded. I think one of my cameras froze on it. I might upload it, or just a section of it where I literally barely avoided having a collision with a bunch of people. Rough exit there. Got on the power a bit early without grip, and it nearly sent me around. Closing in on this guy here and one on the outside. It's on the brakes. Got a better line than them. They locked up and wobbled about. No longer competition. So anyway, I've got, I think, about 4 minutes left of the race, something like that. And the pit is open. I think at this point I will probably enter the pits, change my tyres, and try and get back out there. See how I do. I actually smacked my wheel on the way in. Never mind. It's in the pits now. I can chill for a minute. Not a clue where I'm at, by the way, like position-wise. I could personally look on the left side of the screen. If you look at the triple screens at the bottom, I've got them set up there, but from the recording, I don't know. Anyway, this car is in front of me, out of the pits. I chase him down, get away a bit of line, and I didn't trust him here, so I went across the grass. And I think looking in the mirror from when I got in front of him, if I'd have cut back across there, I would have just got taken out. So it was a good move. I didn't trust him here either because of that, so I kind of moved over to the inside because I thought they would not brake or something stupid like that, but they were alright. So it resulted in not a great corner for me, but never mind. Also with this car and game in general, with practice I'm getting more patient on the throttle and just improving a lot. Like this was, I don't know, five days ago or something. I've done quite a bit of practice since then and gained a fair amount. Before I'd pretty much just log on and jump straight into a race rather than practicing, so it was all just my natural ability, I guess, rather than refining it. But yeah, I actually did have a lot of fun doing this race. I do like doing the online public service, as annoying as they can be. It's actually quite fun to go through the pack. But I'll try and join some servers where I can do some decent races, clean races. Better line through this section. That chicane, really tight that is. There's better lines on the exit. That guy, if I wasn't paying attention there, I would have smacked right into him. Or if I'd have been a bit wide. You can see going over that curb there, the sim shakes you about like it would in real life. Like this guy here, oh my god, what an idiot. You can see it, he was trying to take me out there and I barely avoided him. Wasn't happy with that. And yeah, somebody just reversing straight onto the track. Great. Yeah, I've gained another few places here and I'm back in business really. And I might even be in first place now. I think I will be if it's the last lap. Oh, not quite. That must be in front after that collision. Oh no, he's gone. Okay. So 2 laps left. Reading that from the top. Just better lines now after I'd had a bit more track time. 20-minute race this was. Obviously I've sped up sections. Thought it was pretty decent overall. Not a lot of battling to be honest, but I'll try, like I said twice already, doing some better service, get some cleaner racing, practice a bit more, obviously, because who doesn't love battling and racing? And this is a disaster. This last lap, I'm in first place, and I'm on low fuel, and I've got a whole lap to go, and I was stressing this. Like, you can see me grabbing my hair. But yeah, I had to take it real slow for the whole lap, and I did manage to survive, but I had to go super slow. This guy here couldn't barely get past me, and I'm going quarter throttle. I do remember stressing at the time. I was really annoyed because I thought I was going to run out of fuel before the end of the race, and I'd done all that work. I was so annoyed. I almost got the overtake done there on someone literally going, quarter speed, and I did, because he went off. And then nearly slammed into the back of me. Great. If I'd have got slammed into there and had to restart my momentum, I don't think I would have finished the race. Yeah, here. End of the lap, the final lap, and I just drop into a lower gear, slam the power on, and I'm gonna make it to the finish line. There we go. Race is over, and I won. I was well hyped. Yeah, it was a decent race. Barely made it though, and car runs out of fuel.